Hi everyone. Are you getting ready for cybersecurity interview? These are the most important questions you need to know. Based on my experience, these questions will help you stand out and land your dream job. Let's get started. Stick around for a game-changing bonus tip at the end. First, what is OSI model? And the 7 layers of OSI model. How does data flow through each layer? What is the function of each layer? Try to map OSI and TCP/IP models. Tip: try to give a real-world example. For example, sending a WhatsApp message. Second, what is firewall? How does the next generation firewall work? What are the advanced features of next generation firewalls? How does it connect with the zero trust architecture to enhance security? Tip: highlight next generation firewall features like deep packet inspection, application control, and threat prevention. Discuss how next generation firewall enforce zero trust by validating every access request before allowing communication. Third, what is VPN and its type? Types like side-to-side VPN, remote access VPN. Then, what is difference between SSL and IPsec VPN? How it is configured. Explain use cases. For instance, use remote access VPN to secure connection for remote employees. Then fourth, encryption and its type. What is encryption? What is the difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption? What is the common encryption algorithm? Tip: symmetric encryption use AES for encryption file. Asymmetric encryption use RSA for secure key exchange. For extra point, mention hybrid approach like SSL TLS that uses both encryption. Understand the SSL TLS handshake. Fifth, incident response. What are the phases of incident response process? Tip: highlight real world examples like how an incident response team would handle a ransomware attack. Sixth, least privileges access. What is the principle of least privileges? How do PAM and IAM work? Tip: show practical examples like PAM limit admin rights to essential users only. IAM enforce role-based access control and MFA for enhanced security. 7. What is penetration testing? What are the phases of penetration testing? What is difference between vulnerability assessment and penetration testing? Tip: learn advanced tools like Metasploit, Pursuit, and Nessus. 8. Scenario-based questions. How would you secure a network against a specific threat scenario? What are the best practices for implementing security measures? Tip: use examples of common threats and solution. Example: phishing implement, email filtering, and employee training. For lateral movement, use micro-segmentation to isolate critical systems. For unauthorized access, deploy MFA and network access control. 9. Vulnerability, exploit, and threat. What is the difference between vulnerability and exploit and threat? Tip: give examples like vulnerability is an unpatched server, exploit a malware that targets the vulnerability, threat a hacker attempting to breach the system. At the end, bonus tip: the first way to stand out in your interview, understand the data flow of security tools like SIEM, IDS, IPS, and DLP. Be prepared to explain how logs are collected, analyzed, and acted upon. Know the architecture, components, and real-world use cases of these technologies. For instance, how an SIEM tool processes logs to detect anomalies, or how DLP protects sensitive data for being exfiltrated. Comment below if you do like in-depth videos on any of these topics, and don't forget to hit follow for more cybersecurity insights. Best of luck with your interviews.